Hello, everybody. This is Willie Guevara from the Willie Box team, and today is Tuesday, April 10th. I'd like to do two things. I'd like to review the setups, including the trades that we had yesterday. We only had one trade, and also I want to show you the setups that we have for today as we're analyzing the market. So I think the title of this will be like market analysis or looking for Willie Box setups. Okay. So we only had one trade yesterday, and that happened to be the dollar yen. You can see this yellow box is where we traded from. I actually shorted this at market at 81.34, and we set a target of 10 pips and 16 pips, and you can see that the target was hit just exactly right, although I exited my trade at 7.8 pips on my second lot. So one trade positive, not bad. And yesterday was Easter Monday, by the way. That's why you can see that the market didn't do anything, even through the US session, didn't do anything. And I put a 20-point stop there. So that was a successful trade. Now, I also had a possible buy here on the yen at 81.68. You can see that that only would have triggered, and I underlined the word possible, that only would have triggered sometime today in the Asian session at 68, and you can see the price went up to 85. So, 10 pips there for the taking if you wanted it. Okay, so right now the yen is consolidating again at this support level here. So I don't really have a setup here for the yen, but you can see below here would be a sell, and below 81.18 would be another sell. So that's possible, but we'll cross that bridge a little bit later. Secondly, let's look at the euro US dollar. Okay, so this is our box yesterday as we traded the London session. You can see that I put there a possible sell at 30.45. Maurik was asking me why, and look what happened here. It went as low as 30.47, never got triggered. And by the way, 30.47 was my trigger from the Asian session yesterday. That made some money if you took it, but I didn't take that. And then I also had a possible buy at 30.80. That would have been a problem. You can see we got wicked. I mean, this is not a trade, but a possible setup. It would have been wicked in and then went down. But the second time around, look what would have happened. It would have made money the second go around, okay? So, and then another buy stop here is possible. It's 31.18. That was a like a 60-minute Willie box. And then you can see what happened there. From 18, it went down up to 31.33. So there's your 10 pips there. And then today I have the possible sell here at 31.14. We didn't trigger because this is still the Frankfurt session. So plenty of time. I have a possible sell today at 30.95. That's breaking this box here. And also possible buy at 31.47. So I can go either way with the euro dollar. Okay. So next let's look at the New Zealand dollar, because we looked at that earlier. Okay, New Zealand dollar had a nice setup yesterday. This is the box on Easter Monday, and you can see I put two buy stops, possible, again underline possible. I never took it because lack of liquidity and volume. Both of them would have been winners. See the possible buy, 81.90 right there. That's my box. This is the swing high I wanted to take out, and 82.07 takes out this swing high. Both of them would have been winners. Okay, so right now for the Kiwi, my possible buy is like a dream buy, 82.43. Don't think it'll happen. The Kiwi is bullish though. Let's not, no mistakes about it. This is a higher high, and that's why I put a possible sell at 81.91. Even this one, I might even delay this to 81.88 because this is a little bit tricky here. Okay, so again, these are just setups. I'm gonna call the trades about 10 or 5 minutes before the London Open, or even at the London Open. I'm just looking at on the corner of my eye, this euro dollar continues to drop at 31.08. Next, let's look at the euro yen. I had two setups last night for the euro yen. The first one was a possible sell at 106.15. Actually, it was a sell, but I removed it. And it's a good thing I removed it because that would not have made it. It would have been triggered. Price went down to 106.10. But on the other hand, I also had a possible buy at 106.90, which is this big box here. See the stops? And that would have gone all the way to 107.24. So that's a winner by 30 pips easily. And today, in front of everybody, when price was up here in the 106.90 area, I asked people what the the low today. So I put here a possible sell on the euro yen at 106.74, and in front of everybody we watched this thing, and I had made a clear decision not to trade during Frankfurt, and I'm just going to wait till the London Open. But if anybody took this, there's your 10 15 pips actually in this trade. And this is an easy trade. I mean, all the it meets all the criteria of a Willie box. Okay, Swissy. Let's look at the Swissy here. Swissy, nothing triggered yesterday. You can see. Oh, this was in on Sundays now on the weekend. I analyze the market so that when the market opens in Asia, I know what to do. And I thought that it might, if it went down and broke 91.58, I want to be short, and then 91.40. Nothing triggered, and look again. These prices are still valid today. 91.40 is still as valid as before. Okay, and the Swissy. Why? Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart, and maybe you can see why. Okay, I do multiple time frame analysis where I look at the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. Look at this. Doesn't this look like a sort of a head and shoulder pattern on the Swissy? Like I told the members in this group here that I expect this is the head, that's the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder. I actually expect this thing to go sideways today. I don't expect it to go down till possibly tomorrow or later in the US session maybe. So, but that's a possible sell at 91.40. Why? Because that would take out 91.43. So I like the setup here in the Swissy for a short. Okay, I think that's all the pairs that we trade. Did I do the Aussie? No, I did not do the Aussie, did I? I did not. Okay, the Aussie dollar yesterday, again, here's our very tight box. Possible sell 102.68, not even close. Possible buy 103.00. Oh, of course. I had a chance to do this in the US session, but I was distracted. I was doing I was on the phone with several people for like 3-4 hours last night in the US and taking care of administrative stuff, and so I missed this movement to the upside. But you can see this is the Willie box. You just leave it there, and so long as you're not affected by news, these are good to go. These are good buy and sell stops. So the sell stop that we have possible also on the Aussie is a sell at 102.92. Again, we came down here. This is kind of a weird candle here. Okay, I don't know if this is news. I was not here this morning. Went up, went down. That's kind of scary. Almost like a head and shoulder again. But I don't trust this Aussie. I don't like long candles, and this has got a lot of red and yellow flags for me. This Aussie. I like steady movements like this, steady movements to the downside. But I don't like long candles like that, especially going one direction. And then just in a jiffy, it makes a U-turn and goes back. Even longer candle like that. This long candle took out the last 5 or 6 candles, so that's not good. So I'll just be monitoring the Aussie for now. Okay, that completes our market analysis. And let's wait about an hour, hour and 30 minutes before the London Open.